What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. What's going on with you guys today? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. We're gonna talk about the migrant situation. We're gonna talk about the scooters. We're gonna talk about the money. We're gonna talk about the food, the housing situation for the migrants. Talk to me, guys. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get on. I know we're gonna have a lot of people on this live today, so all is good, all is well, man. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm a travel YouTuber, but right now I'm grounded here in New York City, taking care of my son. So all is good, all is well. Let's get into the talks real soon. We got 3 people watching, man. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Then we got 19 people watching. Let me know where you're watching from. It's the one and only Philly Dom. Let's talk about this migrant situation. Let's talk about this migrant situation. Wayne said, "Grace and peace, Philly Dom. Keep your heart, keep your head to the sky." Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. The migrant situation has been a problem all over the United States, but especially here in New York City, they have had a influx of migrants, and it's really hard to find places for them to stay. And the city's in turmoil right now because of this, because they putting them in hotels, they putting them in shelters, they putting them anywhere they can put them to accommodate them. They're giving them food, they're giving them money. I think the money they're giving them was like 2,200. Don't quote me on that, but somebody told me that. A couple sources told me that for families every month. So there's a lot going on. The locals, the U.S. citizens, you don't have to be from New York for this to affect you. New York local citizens from all over the United States are upset because they saying that our homeless and our military, our U.S. military retirees don't get the same type of treatment that the migrants are getting. So a lot of people are upset about this and really sad about this, and they want some kind of justice. They don't think it's fair. They don't think it's right. They've been protesting in New York City. They've been protesting in Chicago. I'm sure protests been all over, but this is what's going on right now. So I'm a travel vlogger, like I said before. Philly Dom, traveled to places like Brazil, Haiti, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, just to name a few. And I'm recording this footage for you guys, daily vlogs. I'm doing daily vlogs, walking around and letting you see what's going on. Right now, I'm staying in Queens, New York, which is like the epicenter for the migrants. Out of any place, out of any of the boroughs in New York, Queens has the most concentration of migrants. I mean, they're literally like at all the hotels around here where I'm at. Literally all of them, not all of them, but all of them, all of them. I'm gonna say at least more than half of the hotels within, man, let's be fair, within a 3 mile radius of my apartment, 2 to 3 mile radius, migrants are staying in there. Mama Bear said, "Hello there, fellow Philadelphian. Yes, all is well, man. All is good. I'm from Philly. Grew up in Mount Airy, Uptown, they call it. Stanton and Durham. That's where I'm from. If I'd have went to my neighborhood high school, it would have been Martin Luther King High School in Mount Airy. But after that, guys, all is good, all is well, man. This is a really touchy subject. A lot of people are saying for the election, the next election, that they're gonna go Republican because they don't like what the Democrats are doing. So how do you guys feel about that? Tell me all your concerns. Like I said, I'm doing daily vlogs. Anywhere I can go to do videos, I would do it. What makes it special for me to do these videos is I actually been to some of the countries where these migrants are from. So I know the struggle and I know what they're going through. 100% I understand what they're going through. Wayne 7 said, "My feelings are back and forth on this. Keep showing what really is happening. Sometimes the news don't show the full story." Yes, that's why I love being a YouTuber, love being a content creator, because we have the freedom to do what we want to do for the most part, within the YouTube policy and guidelines. But far as like, news stations, they got to keep their job, man. Some of them getting paid real good money. So they got to put that little twist on it and different things like that. To sell stories. They're the news is storytelling, sell stories. I'm more going to show you the real, like show you what's actually going on. Like the news was talking about the migrants, they're kicking people from the shelter out of a hotel to bring migrants in. But some places, migrants and people from the shelter staying in the same place. I know this for a fact from me just documenting, going around recording and stuff like that. Man, make sure you guys give this video a like, get a video like, man. Share my videos, share all my videos, man. Last Long Ventura, what's going on with you? Good to see you, brother. Glad you're doing well. Thank you, Last Long Ventura, man. Shout out to Ventura County. I always think about that, man. I spent some time up there. I had a condo apartment up there for a while. It's an inside joke, but I had a condo apartment up there for like 3 months, man. Shout out to Ventura County, man. Then I stayed at the Midnight Inn Hotel, man. Shout out to Ventura County, man. Shout out to them. Camarillo, man. Shout out to Camarillo, Thousand Oaks, and all that out there in California. But back to the migrant situation. Yes, it's really got out of hand. I don't understand why they just won't close the borders until they can get this under control. Because more and more people are coming. I mean, it got so bad in New York City, to the point that it's so bad in New York City that the mayor of New York had to fly to Central America and South America and try to detour the people that are coming up, the migrants, not to make New York City your final destination in the U.S. John Thomas said, shout out to John Thomas. These migrants are skipping the line. There is, established asylum processes, so they should follow the law before coming to the U.S. But it's not all them, man. They only can do what the U.S. lets them do. So it's a lot of moving parts to this situation. A lot of moving parts. They only can do what they're allowed to do. They can't do no extra. Like I'm sure when they came up here, they didn't say they wanted to stay at the let's say a Marriott or a Hilton or what's another top hotel, man. Any of the top hotels that everybody know. But it's up to whoever's housing them. But it's so many of them. I mean, just this year alone, I think over 100,000 migrants came to New York just this year alone. Felicia Brown, shout out to you, Felicia Brown. Felicia Brown said, peace and blessings. Shout out to you out there on the West Coast, Felicia Brown. What's going on with you? What is it? Mommy Bear said, they don't belong here, period. Most of the people coming are young men. They are not here for good reasons. I think they are here for good reasons. Like I said, I'm a travel vlogger. I've traveled to a lot of different countries and I traveled to a lot of different places. The countries that they're coming from are poor or they have some kind of political problems. People are coming here from Haiti. They're coming here from some different African countries. They're coming here from Central America. They're coming here from South America. They're coming from places like Venezuela that's had a whole bunch of political problems to the point that their money is not even worth anything. So I can't blame the migrants for coming or taking that chance. If you're somewhere and things are not working out like you wanted to do, you got to take a chance. And that chance was to come to the U.S. because, we always promote that in the news. People say, oh, America's a good country. It's a good country. You can come here. You can be successful. You can become a millionaire, which is all true. So people, they looking for the American dream. They hear about this American dream. They hear about broke people becoming wealthy and rich by coming to America. So that's why they pick places like the United States, man. That's the reason why they pick countries like the United States to come here, because they're looking for, opportunity. A lot of them struggle really hard back home. You know what I mean? So I really can't blame them. I think that, to be honest, and let's be truthful as possible, family, everybody that's watching, we need better immigration laws. That's point blank, period. This don't come down to you being a Republican. This doesn't come down to you being a Democrat. But, I understand, a Republican can get in next term, whatever, they'll start deporting people out of the country. But people forget Oh, how we forget so much. One thing about being American, living in the US, people forget about this, they forget about that. It was this president by the name of Barack Obama. He deported more people on his watch than any other president in recent history. I don't know about past history, but I'm talking about in the last 20 years. He deported more people on his watch than anybody, and he was a Democrat. So I'm just throwing that out there. And then people say, Trump might come back and win the election, and people they telling everybody, go Republican and stuff. So it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Knight said, I live in NYC, and yes, a lot of these migrants are too entitled. They can't even house their homes. They can't even house the homeless. We have here, what is it? Rent is through the roof. Yeah, rent is through the roof in New York. You ain't lying, man. Look at where I'm at right now. I ain't gonna even tell you how much the rent is here. Through the roof. These migrants will be moving into our neighborhoods. Knight, yes, indeed. That's true. That's true indeed, Knight. And a lot of people have that concern. Uh, Mama Bear said they're coming here for free food, housing, medical, education, vehicles, lawyers, phones, and 2,200 a month checks. What about our citizens? Yeah, what about our citizens? I mean, I think if you have a problem, you need to go to your local congressman or your government official. You need to um, reach out to the mayor of New York, go to his office. Eric Adams, go to his office. If not, man, you can take it further. Go to the Capitol in New York. Go there and talk to the big wigs up there because this is. I mean, I don't see a fix for this anytime soon. I was talking to one of the employees at one of the fancy nice hotels here, and he was like he's pretty up on his knowledge of what's going on, and he was saying they probably can't resolve this situation until 2026. So it's going to be around for a long time, and I know a lot of people are heated. I know a lot of people are mad. That's why you have platforms like phillydom where you can come in and we can talk about it, and maybe you guys can even come up with some ideas, man, that the U.S. can use because this is definitely not working right now. Carlos said 99,000 U.S. for new things, for new homes, use tax money. The tramps have arrived. Oh, wow. Un said, come to America to be a millionaire is not entirely true. Can anybody see the homeless and black people suffering? What I'm trying to say by that is that I mean you can come here and you can be broke, man, and you could come up with an idea or open up a business or go to school and be real successful and do something positive, and you can definitely become a millionaire or millionaire. Just be good with money. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. The U.S. produces the most millionaires in the whole world. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mama said, I can't afford what they had on me. My shoes have holes in them. Mama, I understand, man. Karma knows I'm sick of this. I understand. I know so many people are sick of this, man. That's why I'm going to keep doing these videos, keep recording, and keep going out there and documenting this. You know what I mean? I was, when I came to New York, I was traveling on the road for a while. And when I came to New York, I was in Brazil, left Brazil, Salvador Bahia, Brazil, and I went to Central America first, real quick, El Salvador and Belize, and then I made my way to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where I'm from, and then I finally just settled down here in New York with my son. Um, I know what the migrants are going through, and I understand what you guys are going through as well, because, like I said before, we have homeless. They have over 100,000 homeless people in New York City. Way more than that now, because now you have the migrants, and they saying now they have this 30-day rule. Before it was a 60-day rule. You could stay in the hotel. Now there's a 30-day rule. So if you ain't working and you ain't got nothing coming in, what are you gonna do? Stay on the streets? Oh man! And then some of these people have came with their kids. Some are here with their kids and family. So it's a rough situation for them. It's a rough situation for them, man. John Thomas said, "I still feel it should be fair. It should be fair for all. How can Filipinos and Ugandans or Americans have opportunity? Everybody has an opportunity through green card lottery without illegal entry to the U.S. Yes, indeed, you're 100% right about that. You're 100% right about that. One sir said, "Don't blame the migrants, blame politics." Man, I should use that as a title, man. Don't blame the migrants, blame politics, because it comes down to politics. The migrants can only do what the U.S. allows them to do. I mean, nobody gets that yet. Nobody gets that yet. They didn't cross the border legally or illegally, whatever how you want. Everybody wants to use it, but they didn't cross the border illegally or legally or whatever and said, I want to stay in this hotel or I want to do this or I want food, I want that. This is what the U.S. is offering. If somebody's handing you stuff and keep giving you stuff, you're going to take it. Mr. C said, nobody cares. I hear you. What do you mean by that, Mr. C? What do you mean by nobody cares? Talk to us. Un said, you are right, but at the expense of the suffering of many. Yes, indeed. You're 100% right about that. Mr. C said, this is what you all voted for. Well, I mean, we got elections, what, 2014? Everybody saying, Mr. C said, Democrats equal New York. Man, I don't know. It might change after this, the bottle that, what's it? It might change after this situation that they have in New York right now. MC said, educate yourself before you go out to vote. Mr. C said that. 215, shout out to you, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. And also 215 said, going strong on the courage. Yes, indeed. Then he put my link in there. I got a book right here. Let me show y'all my book. I got a couple books. I write books. I do a lot of different things. This is my book. Go get it on Amazon and tell you about my life. It tells you how I was working in the seafood industry, and then I became a full-time YouTuber. That's why I have this time right now and I can talk to you guys on this live and do these videos during the day. But this is it right here. This is my book right here. Philydom's Life and Truth. Go get it. You'll learn about me. You'll learn about traveling. I've been to so many countries, so many places, and I still got more places to go. That's my book. Philydom's. Let me show you again. Philydom's Life and Truth. Matter of fact, I put it right here for a little bit. Philydom's Life and Truth. That's the book. That's my book right there. That's my book right there. Nice said it's very easy to solve this migrant problem. Send the buses back and build the border wall. U.S. voting Democrat is not helping us. We need to get rid of the mayor and the governor and also Joe Potato. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then Knight said, bring back Trump 2024. They said, bring back Trump 2024. That might be his campaign slogan. Bring back Trump 2024. Unsaid, those people who came legally are still waiting to bring their families for 10 years. But those people came shortcut and received better care than the citizens who contributed to this country. Well, you ain't never lying. You ain't never lie, you ain't never lie. You ain't never lie. But this is an ongoing situation. I know with Staten Island. Staten Island do not want them there in Staten Island. They just woke up a whole bunch of migrants yesterday and send them back to the Roosevelt Hotel. If anybody don't know what the Roosevelt Hotel is, that's a hotel in Midtown Manhattan. That's the intake center. So any migrant that comes to New York City, the first stop for them to get in nice hotels and the food and the scooters and all the other accommodations that they've been getting, they have to go through the Roosevelt Hotel, which I might go down and record in a little bit. I think I got some time. I think I might go down there to record in a little bit. Crown said, we salute you, brother. Keep up the great work. Crown, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep grinding for you guys. I'm going to keep bringing out these videos. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Once again, guys, make sure you get a video like. Make sure you share these videos. I've been doing nothing but migrant videos. I've dedicated everything to this migrant cause. because a lot of people want answers. I'm walking down the street in Queens, just walking, and people complaining about the migrant situation. I'm like, I gotta do some videos on this. So shout out to my boy in Philly that told me like, yo, Philly, man, that's right down your alley. You travel, do some videos on there. Philly Visions 215. Shout out to you. But yeah, the situation is out of control, man. It's overwhelming. You know, to take care of a migrant family or one migrant or a migrant family, I don't know. I'm still trying to understand how this $400 a day. Do you guys understand that? $400 a day. And then they said a day for all the migrants here in New York City, they're spending like 9.8. That's what it said in the article. 9.8. You might as well say 10 million. 10 million a day on migrants in New York City. Just New York City. We ain't talking about Chicago. We ain't talking about San Diego. We ain't talking about El Paso, Texas. We're not talking about them places. Just New York City spending 10 million a day. They said a month they're spending like 300,000, 300 million a month on the migrant situation here in New York City. So the city is taking a big hit. So something has to change, some has to break because this is just not working out how it is. TV said yes, in their own countries, American citizens deserve more. Yes, indeed. And I'm telling you, they are getting the migrants. I understand what you guys saying about the migrants. They getting a good, or they getting everything is working good for them. If I would defect from the U.S. and I went to one of their countries, I'm sure I wouldn't be getting no scooter. I'm sure I wouldn't get no hotel free to stay in. I'm sure. What else? Scooter. I'm sure I wouldn't be getting no money from them. It would be a whole different situation. So I understand what people thinking and what's going on, but like I said, you can't blame the migrant. The migrant is only going, take what's in front of them. We have to tighten up as a country. The country has to tighten up. And what I mean, because I know some people don't speak slang, but tighten up means like we have to take account for our actions. We have to have better immigration laws. That's the only way. That's the only way. If not, this is going to keep occurring. This is going to keep happening. This is going to occur. This is going to keep occurring, and this is going to keep happening. Hold on, guys. I'm here with you. Oh man, I'm talking so much. I was talking so much that I forgot to do something to the video, but we're going to fix that. We're going to work it out. We're going to fix it right now. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, man, a lot of people are upset. You know what I mean? I'm just the reporter, the undocumented reporter. They call me the undocumented reporter. Y'all get it? Undocumented? Before y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all get it? Undocumented reporter. Y'all get it? Y'all don't get it. Y'all get it? Did y'all get it? Undocumented reporter. So I'm just gonna give you all the real, all the raw truth. You know what I mean? Like I said with the news, sometimes they can't say everything they want to say. I don't blame them. They got to keep their job. I don't blame them. You got a job. You don't want to lose your job. You got to keep your job. So sometimes you got to watch what you say. I'm not gonna complain or be upset with them. They got family, they got kids. They got to pay their bills. Media said there's big money to be made by those power who make laws through owning stock in companies that provide services via manufactured crisis under wow. I guess they call it wow. He said a manufactured crisis. Asylum, man. Oh man. Asylum-seekers. Crown said they give them construction jobs. Practice said dig the tribal hoodie. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to my boy, a YouTuber got this for me, man. TMI Santiago. He's out there in Long Island. He's the one that got this for me. Shout out to him. He's in Long Island, I said Long Island, California. Long Island, New York right now. Long Island, New York right now. Wayne 7 said documented reporter and recorder. I like that. Documented reporter and recorder. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hold on, man. Ken W said asylum. Yes, indeed. Unsaid we are not blaming the migrants, but we are complaining about the crooked politicians who are destroying the country for kickbacks. Yes, indeed, man. Ken W said illegal immigrants. Mama Bear said, I agree with Ken W. Yes, indeed. Then Big Gooch, what's up, Big Gooch? Let's wake up and get it, chat. Let's go. Yeah, so something has to change soon. The sweetest said these migrants gotta go. They need to leave. Wow, why you say that? Why you say that? Oh man. There we go. I couldn't get in before. I couldn't get in before, everybody. I couldn't get in before. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the struggle is real, man. This is really crippling New York City, man. You know what I mean? They put a lot of pressure on the mayor. They put a lot of pressure on the governor. It's a extra toll on the police department. It's touching everything. It's extra toll on the hospitals. More people going to the hospitals. It's a lot of things going on in New York, man. It's really tough on New York. New Yorkers, man. It's really tough on us right now. It's a real tough situation. I'm here with you guys. I'm just adding something on to the video. This is some YouTube stuff. We do this like behind the scenes. Hold up. Somebody calling me. Okay. I'm back. Here we go. New Jersey Nomad said, interesting topic with many political, implications. Yes, indeed, man. New Jersey Nomad, man. It's kind of rough right now here in New York City, man. The migrants got all the hotels, man. If you try to get a good hotel here, good luck with that. And hotels that are not for migrants, they can charge whatever they want because now everybody's trying to get to them hotels, man. It's wild crazy out here. There's a whole bunch of Venezuelans out here, man. A whole bunch of Venezuelans came, man. A bunch of Africans, my Haitian people. Obviously, they know, you had the people come from Ukraine. They got people, about to fall off my seat. You got people coming from like all over. So it's kind of wild and crazy out here. It's kind of wild and crazy out here. Thank you for tuning in, man. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you out there in Vegas? What's going on with you? Michael Sean said the city coffees will run dry. Yes, indeed. Jay said, let me join the panel. Jay, I didn't do a panel today. I did it the other day. I didn't do it today. But next time I do a panel, I definitely let you get on there. Yeah, it was a little crazy with the other panel, man. I gotta talk about that real quick. When you got a YouTube channel, people don't understand this, man. They don't have no respect, man. We don't respect each other. And this is going out to the black people. We don't respect each other. We don't respect each other. I had some people come on the panel. My boy NYC, he cool. NYC, we cool. You cool on this one, NYC. And I tell them, we talking about the migrant situation and everything. And I don't curse. I don't know if you notice anybody watch my lives. I don't curse like that. Obviously, I curse in real life, but I don't think you need to curse on a live and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Maybe you get heated. You can say a word here and there. I had some people on the panel and they just start saying whatever, like no respect. Like you got to be respectful because with YouTube, you only can be like 60 or 70% real. You can't just be saying anything and everything. Even us talking about the United States, talking about the government, I always try to be respectful because you can't just say whatever you want. You know what I mean? And I don't want to disrespect the migrants either and just say sort of crazy stuff about them as well. But Jay, I'll definitely have you on the panel next time for sure. But this one is just live through YouTube. It's not like through StreamYard or I didn't do the other one that I could add somebody. Mama Bird says send them all back. I hear you, man. A lot of people upset with the migrants. I see that. Jeff Rowley said, watch your throat there. We say watch your throat there. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Let me know what you mean by that. I come in peace, so I'm trying to understand what you're saying. CNM said, do you think there will be any accountability for the politicians that allow their immigrants to come through and only help them, not anyone else? I'm not sure. I'm not on that level of the government. I don't know. But I do know if you bring up topics a lot and you talk about it a lot, eventually the right person to hear it and they maybe be the person to change it. Like, I can't change this migrant situation, but I can do these live videos and you guys can share these live videos and we can keep putting videos out and keep putting it out there and keep it fresh in people's ear. Because one thing about people in the United States, man, you know, and I know this country well, that's where I'm from, they forget. They forget things, you know, after a while things pass and they forget. They forget things. So I'm just trying to keep it fresh, you know, because the news is always having different stuff come up. So people start getting, you know, in their 9 to 5 comfortable way and grooving, and they forget about this migrant thing. But this problem is here to stay, and it's not going nowhere. This is not a quick fix. The migrant situation is not a quick fix because New York will look bad in a couple months if they have little kids from Venezuela on the street with their family. So this is not a quick fix. Mama Bear said, I got to run. Philly, have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you for tuning in. Felicia Brown, my friend for life. Do you all realize that all the free stuff includes registration to vote? Well, they can't vote, Felicia, until they got U.S. citizenship. KW said local elections for sure. Jay said, I'm going to live stream yard. Thanks for telling me about it. Yeah, you do the live stream yard. I'll do the next one like that. I just didn't do this one like that because I didn't like how the other live turned out. I had to cut it off because it was just too much cursing and it was like some vulgar words and stuff they were using. It's just like, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it, man. Ken said, very forgetful. Yes, we always forget, you know. That's one thing. We have a short attention span here in the States. Like something happens 2 years from down the road, they forget. I'll give you an example, something that really hit the United States that was horrible, and it happened in New York, 9/11, New York and D.C. I remember anytime I'm on a plane, anytime I'm thinking about the 9/11 situation, people have forgot about it. They have forgot about it. People lived through that whole time. They remember the day it happened. They remember everything. They forgot about it, man. You can't forget, man. It's the Brooklyn bomber. What's up? Shout out to Brooklyn bomber. Imagine being in a country where they have millions of homeless people and children, and your government decides to take care of immigrants before you. I mean, that would suck really bad, man. Ken W said, I think it's designed that way for people to forget. Yes, indeed, man. Then Ellen said, during a speech in New York City Wednesday, Abbott said he sent 15,800 migrants to New York City, about 10% of the nearly 120 who had arrived there in the past. Wow. Then Wakamil. What's going on, Wakamil? Is Belize in the house? Shout out to my people down in Belize, man. Wakamil. How you doing, Wakamil? Wakamil's husband, family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Belize is in the building. Shout out to Belize, man. My friend Wakamil has a restaurant down there in San Ignacio. San Ignacio, Belize. I'll be there soon. You'll see me there. Eventually, I got to go back to visit. Felicia Brown said, yes, Brooklyn, Bama. Then Ken W said, if it's all they need is a pay stub as ID in NYC to vote, they will most definitely be able to vote in local elections. Wow, I hear you on that. Patricia said, looks like the great replacement, what they're replacing. I don't know. Some people say they're replacing the black man. Some people said they're here to replace the black man, but it confuses me a little bit. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of black migrants that's here too from Africa and Haiti and other places. I've recorded there and I've seen them. So there's a lot of black migrants here as well. Not as many, but it's a lot. Bobby G said highly. And you on there. Black said, can you show me how to apply for a grant? You want me to show you how to apply for a grant? Hit me up via IG at hold on. It's my IG right there. KW said they are sending them to tell you who they're trying to replace. Who they trying to replace, man? I hear that a lot. People are like, they're trying to replace us. It's the Brooklyn Bomber. I'm about to change my voting status after being a lifelong Democrat. Wow. Wow, Brooklyn Bomber. Wow, wow, wow. How's it in Brooklyn right now with all the migrant facilities? How's that going? How's that going? I didn't get to check none in Brooklyn. NYC King, good morning, everyone. NYC King, I was talking about the live that we did the other day. I didn't like some of the words that were said towards the end, in the latter part of the live. Not from you, but from the other guy, just because I talked to him before we went on Terrence. So I was just talking about that as well. But yeah, this migrant thing has to stop. Patrick said, haven't they messed up with you all enough? Obviously, it's not enough because they still going on with it. So obviously, it's definitely not enough. And I'm thinking about getting a sandwich real quick. NYC said, I understand. I was cool, everything until I was cool with everything NYC King until the sex started. That's when I got upset. But yeah, the migrant situation ain't going nowhere, people. It ain't going nowhere. What would you do to change the situation? Some people say send them back. So now you send them back, you got to bust them back down to the border. Who's going to pay for that? And do you think, I think most of the migrants came here to work and just take care of their family and stuff. I mean, you're always going to have some, collateral damage and stuff like that. But for the most part, they good people. They here because they want to be here in the country because they want a piece of this American dream. They want a piece of this American dream. Felicia said the blacks in Chicago are pushing back hard. They are literally running them out of their neighborhoods. Wow. NYC King said better to bust them back than to keep paying for them. Yeah, it's expense now. It's 10. They saying they spending what is it? 9.8 million. 9.8 million. They spending 9.8 million a day. You might as well say, once again, $10 million because that's what it is. $10 million a day on the migrants, 400 per migrant, like around 400 family or individual. Nobody has specified that for me yet, but the number keeps coming up as 380, which I'll round it off. It's $400. So it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on with the migrant situation. Black said we all need to learn Spanish. Yes, indeed. My Spanish is all right, but it's not good. That's why I didn't conduct no interview with them without somebody else, because I want to make sure everything is clear and clarified with them. You know what I mean? I could use Google Translator, but I think it comes off better if somebody does what you call it with you. If somebody does you come somebody a native Spanish speaker and they translate. NYC King said there is no American dream here. We need jobs here for Americans. Yes, indeed. Sky said the easiest way to put them on the ships and take them back their country. Wow. Burn Live said Trump 2024. Ellen says sending love to my Dominicans family. That's shout out to the Dominican Republic, man. Brian said, but how do you go to a whole other country with no plan, nothing set up for yourself when you get there? They can do that. I couldn't go to Brazil to live and do that. I couldn't go to the Dominican Republic and live and do that. I couldn't go to El Salvador, Central America and do that. I couldn't go to the luxurious, amazing, cool vibes, Belize and do that. So you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Time Media said, thanks for the information, bro. Anytime, man. Anytime. If I got time, I'm going to keep going and recording these videos for you and letting you guys see what the real TikTok is. Felicia Brown said, they are going to vote Democrat. I hear you. Then Felicia Brown said they are all being cared for. Yes, indeed. Janet said they get the American dream while America gets the nightmare now. Woo! This is a deep topic, man. Tell me how you feel, man. Talk to me. Tell me how you feel, man. Tell you how you feel. And they said New York is spending 300 million a month. A month, guys. The house these migrants. 300 million a month. A month to keep these migrants in New York City. We just talking about New York City. We ain't talking about Chicago. They got their numbers coming up. We ain't talking about San Diego, California. We ain't talking about El Paso, Texas. It's crazy right now, man. It is crazy right now with this situation. Yeah, Janet said they got the American dream while Americans get the nightmare. So the struggle is real. Felicia Brown said, that's right. So the struggle is real, man. Then, the vets, we have vets that spend time in the U.S. military. Some of them even served in war, but just you giving up your life to be a soldier in itself is a tough job. Stewart said, when you see them working here in Baltimore, a house believe there, what we said, Baltimore on a house believe they're about to move in. Wow. That's crazy. Yes, it's rough, man. It's rough with this migrant situation. It's like I said, this situation ain't going nowhere, man. This ain't going nowhere. This is continuous. It's gonna keep going and going. Your boy Philly Dom, I'm gonna keep doing these videos. I'm gonna keep putting them out there, and we're gonna keep spreading the news and letting people know what's going on as far as the migrant situation. It's so much to talk about. Let me see something. Let me read some numbers. Let me read some numbers for you guys. Let me get some numbers for you guys. This can make people sick on their stomach. Let me see something. They said New York City to limit the migrants shelter stay 60 to, I think it's 60 to 30 days. Let me see what they're saying. Yeah, man, it's rough. It's rough right now. I'm trying to get some numbers for you. Hold on. See if we can get some numbers for you. Some numbers. I'm here. Let me see what it says. Yeah, they saying that Mayor Adams said the migrant influx will cost NYC $12 billion, not $1 million, $12 billion. $12 billion. That's what he's saying. Wow. That's what he's saying. The mayor saying that. Ken W. They'll be building their own house. Unsaid, we love immigration. Used to say Chicago and New York. Bad boy. What you're gonna do when they come for you? This guy said, what's your opinion on them being so secretive when you go to migrant housing location? I don't, they hiding something, man, because everything is so secretive. They're hiding something, man. And then even like sometimes I cut off the camera, y'all see most of it. but sometimes I cut off the camera for a minute or two or for a little bit. And people, I try to get interviews. They don't want to talk, man. Like they told them something that don't talk to reporters, don't talk to this, don't talk to that, because they don't want to talk, man. Brian said, it's amazing when I was on welfare, when the government found out I was working, they cut off immediately. But they know of some of these guys are working. They see the scooters, but hold on. Hold on for a second. I had something to say. Man, I had something to say. I forgot what it's saying. Man, I lost my train of thought. It happens sometimes. I get back to that person. Brian said, it's amazing when I was on welfare, when the government found out, okay, they cut you off immediately. Yeah, but they helping the migrants. And as Courtney said, hi there. How's it going, Courtney? What's going on with you? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom, and we're addressing the elephant in the room. And you know what the elephant in the room is? This migrant problem. That's the elephant in the room. And it's going to be a nonstop issue. I'm going to keep recording these videos. I'm going to keep bringing them out. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep doing my thing. But the migrant thing is a big, 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 big tell-all issue. Ken W. said, I think they don't speak much to outsiders to minimize their security. Any new information will invite more questions and attention to the issues and its sites. Yes, indeed. Did you know, man, like I said, Staten Island is giving them a lot of problems to have places in Staten Island. Staten Island is fighting hard against them to have places in Staten Island. They're making it hard for them. They are making it hard for them. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Did you listen to them during the Texas government expelled them from Texas? They said, we welcome you. Wow. But I don't think they knew that the numbers would come this high, man. I don't think nobody knew the numbers come this high, because I ain't never said New York have migrants staying in these nice, luxurious hotels. Some hotels, just for the respect of the hotel, I don't let you guys see it. Because some of them are like 3-4 star hotels. Some of them are really nice, man. So, man, people just don't know, man. This migrant thing has taken a life of its own. People don't know. It's a real serious issue. So 2020, 2024, make sure we put the right person in office. You know what I mean? I'm not understanding why they're not closing the border. I don't understand the thinking of the U.S. president on some of this issue. I feel like he can handle it in a different way. Not saying I could do a better job or anything like that, but it's confusing. It's a confusing issue. It's an ongoing issue. There's a lot of drama, man. Steve said they advocated outside St. John. Oh yeah, St. John Villa and 2 in Bronx have been closed. Wow. Now they can go through the channels with the fire marshals and stuff like that, because if your building ain't been inspected or have the right proper things in place, you know how that goes. The struggle is real, man. The struggle is real, man. The struggle is real. But I feel like I had to keep talking with you guys about this topic. We're gonna keep pushing, man. But they get free scooters, free housing, free food, free medical, and they giving them money, man. And they giving them money. And they are giving them money, man. The struggle is real, man. The struggle is real. King Solomon Entertainment say, hey, champ. King Solomon, man, we got to end up doing a live, man, about the migrant crisis later today. If you want to do it, let me know. Let me know, King Solomon. Let me know. Let me know. As Courtney said, I'm recently disabled and I can't get help. I worked hard all my life for my back pay has been taking months, and I'm being charged for most of my health care. Wow. life-threatening illness with a life-threatening illness, can't one of the two. Man, I understand. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'll keep you in prayer, Courtney. Yeah, the struggle is real. I see what you're saying. You disabled, you have a life-threatening illness, and they doing a lot more. Look like they're doing a lot more for the migrants than they doing for you. I understand. King Solomon said, "I'm down, man." Verb Soul said Mexico should be taking these migrants. I don't know why they're not going to Mexico. Mexico has some nice cities, nice places. I don't know why, but like I said, the U.S. is promoted as the city of brothers. I mean, not the city of brothers. That's where I'm from. New York. I mean, the United States is promoted the place where you can have your American dream come true. Your Ellis said asylum seekers will move from the migrant shelters at the former St. John's Villa Academy School on Staten Island on Monday after site had they found that it was like some issues with the it didn't pass inspection. Um, as Courtney said, two of two, can't afford food. My meds are what is it? My meds are half covered. How do people get stuff so easy? I hear you on that. I understand what you're saying, Courtney. I agree with you, Courtney. Is Courtney? Oh, hold on. Messed up my own self. Courtney said, I'm burning and raising U.S. citizens, born and raised U.S. citizen, have a master's, worked in education my whole life. Very, wow, man, frustrating. Yes, it is. See, that's what's going on, man. If anybody watching that can change this, that's what's going on. That they giving them seem like they're giving the migrants priority over the regular U.S. citizens. Shout out to my boy TMI Santiago is in the building. Santiago TMI was the one that got me this jacket, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I'll never forget that. Chris Drum said, I have spent, was it 3,000? I have 3,000 out of pocket before anything is covered. Wow, 3 grand out of pocket before anything's covered. Medical insurance. Meanwhile, immigrants are getting it for free. Yes, indeed, they're getting everything for free. KW said, okay. King Solomon said, let's do the live later today. Yes, indeed, we will. We will. Definitely. King Solomon. Then I said, here in San Diego, the government is dispensing cash checks for them through gas stations. One lady received $4,000 one time and was instructed to come back and would come back for any more work. Any more work. Wow. Tim, I said I got more clothes for you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, champ. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish we could have linked up the other day. It just wasn't possible, man. It's Courtney said, Chris, I can relate, and I'm unable to make money working. And then oh man, what is this? Lavenda said, if one American is sleeping on the sidewalk while there's people being put up in one too many, yes, first was it? Yes, the was it? Yes, the first time we voted Republican. Wow, I was trying to get that. That was like a little tongue twister how it went, but the struggle is real, guys. Man, the struggle is real. Keep watching my videos. Keep sharing my videos. Don't forget to tell people about my book on Amazon right here. It's my book on Amazon. Go get a copy. You're gonna learn about the struggles and different things that I went through and how I got to this point. This is the book right here. Philydom's Life and Truth. Philydom's Life and Truth. Jennifer said, this is a planned plot, people. That's what a lot of people think. Steve said, Lavid, over 100,000 New Yorkers are homeless. Yes, indeed. That's a true number, Steve. Let them know it's over 100,000 New Yorkers are homeless. That's not facts, but big facts. That's real big facts. And once again, guys, if you guys want to help out the channel, anyway, let me give my cash app, anything. Somebody just told me to do it. Hold on. Yeah, but the struggle is real. My cash app is phillydom75. You want to support the channel anyway? That's the way you can do it right there. People always ask me, oh, how can I support the channel? That's the way you can support it right there. Let me see what else he said. Steve said, Jennifer, it's their military. And then Courtney said, Lavid in Colorado, the affordable housing is full in my town. A lot are illegals filling the spots in New York condos they are building. Wow, wow, wow. Nubian DNA said, whoa. Gabrielle said, this is a setup. Everybody says it's a setup, man. That's what they do. They're saying it's a setup. Because I don't know why they can't block the borders. I mean, somebody tell me why they just can't block the borders. Wouldn't that be the logical thing? If you got so many people coming in and you can't control the amount, block the borders. What country was it, man? What country was it? Central America. What country was it in Central America? Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Costa Rica, they blocked their borders. They had 65,000 migrants in their country. They said, hold up, something ain't right, and they blocked their borders. I don't know why the U.S. can't block their borders and just figure out. Gabrielle said, we need them drugs, the cocaine. Wow. Steve said, cells are here. Wow. Steve said, sleeper cells are here. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. You're getting deep. Steve said El Salvador has borders. Gabrielle said we need to, yeah. Opium. And then Verb Soul said it's the Mexicans. They are helping the Nubian DNA. Shout out to Nubian DNA. Peace, Philly. Thank you for stopping by. Nubian DNA. I like that name. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. All is well. All is good, man. But this situation we have to come with some kind of solution to this situation, man, because it's definitely out of control. Ken W said, Steve, it's a lot of illegals here from enemy problematic nations and that alien, Chinese, Middle Eastern, Russian, etc., 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 etc. Verb Soul said Trump 2024. Gabrielle said all the Americans are retiring in Mexico. Yeah, the reason why, I spent some time in Mexico. I even had a house out there for like 6-7 years in Mexico. Reason why they're going to Mexico, man, it's a lot cheaper than the States, and it's close to the States. You can drive through, you can fly through, whatever. It's cheaper. And despite what the news and everybody say, you can live a good life in Mexico. And Mexico, I mean, they call it a third world country, but it has everything that the U.S. has. It has everything. Like, they're up to date on everything. They have their poor areas and their poor towns and their pueblo towns, they say in Spanish, and poor areas. And, even in the cities like Mexico City and stuff like that, or Guadalajara, Mexico, or whatever, But overall, it's a beautiful country and a nice place to live. And I love the Mexican people, real good people. You know, we always hear about the drugs, the cartels, the gangs, the violence, but Mexico is a lot more than that, man. It has a lot more to offer than that. I don't know why they're not keeping the migrants there in Mexico and helping them out. I don't know why, but like I said again, people banking on this American dream. That's what they're banking on. They've been hearing that whole life. All your problems will go away when you go to the U.S. They're gonna find out that they're gonna accumulate a lot more problems, a lot more stress. Gabrielle said, "For real." Then Gabrielle said, "Okay, my bad." And then Un said, "Too many Mexicans keep on coming every day, but the government denies that they are not coming." Wow. It's Cassandra's. Courtney said, "It saddens me because I have always supported helping everyone and used to vote Democrat, but now that I'm 45 and I can't work, I'm rethinking everything. I don't want to think this way. I'm for helping all." Wow. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. It's Courtney. You telling the truth. Ken W said, "Would you move back to Mexico?" Yeah, it'd be a possibility. It'd be a possibility. It's just a lot cheaper. It's more bang for your buck. You know, your money go a lot longer. You know, what I mean, the U.S. is expensive. It's no secret. It's no secret. The U.S. is expensive. Rent is expensive. I'm here in New York City, man. Apartment like this that I'm in right here, it's money like about 3,000, 4,000 right here. Apartment like this, 3, 4,000. No questions asked. That's how it is out here. Black said, "It's been a good big honor to chat with you, champ, and you all, but I'm signing out for now. Bye for bye for now." That's right. Black, appreciate you, man. Stuart, appreciate you. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Verb said, "Philly, do you know if they forcing the migrants to get the jab?" They ain't said nothing about the jab for them. But I could tell you a story, I'm out on these streets. And I'm focusing heavy on this topic and going to where they at. One of the hotels that I went to yesterday to do a video of, it's some migrants there that want their kids to go to school, but they couldn't even take the shots. So if they can't take the shots to school, definitely they ain't taking the jab. Yeah, they wouldn't allow them to take the shots for school. It's like some political thing. They got to go around about to help them get the shots for school. So it's a rough situation going on, man. So, but I've heard nobody say about them taking a jab. Some of them might have took the jab back in their country or whatever. Ken W said, "Expenses as hell. I'm trying to figure out what the illegals think it is over here we live." Money. You can make money here. That's what's over here. You can make money. Their countries, they don't make money like that. So they see the money, but they count it in their money. They don't understand that you're gonna have a $4,000 apartment, or 4,000 or $5,000 apartment, or 3,000. They're gonna find out really quick how rough the US system is. They're gonna find out. Felicia said, "You better believe they are getting the V." Wow. Chris S said, they do not require migrants to comply with the rules of the land. I hear you on that. Lev said, "Why are we always playing Captain Save a Country?" Yeah, we are playing Captain Save a Country. I don't know why we just don't focus just on the U.S. and the stuff we got to do and let them figure out their own problems, or let their country figure out their own problems. I've been keeping it real. I'm going to keep it with you real 100%. I'm talking to somebody, and I'm talking about, the hotel I was at recording, there's a lot of Venezuelans there. And I was like, won't they just go to the Venezuelan embassy and talk to them direct to get some help? They said that even the Brazilian, even the Venezuelan embassy don't want to help them like that. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Sean Merch, they're going to give them money for housing. They good. They probably will. They did everything else for them. Why would they not give them no money for housing? They did everything else for them. Why would they not do that? You know, if you think about it, why would they not do that? They did everything else for them. They done did everything else for them. I had to check something there. Rocky Pac. What was up, Rocky Pac? What's going on with you? Ken W said, when will the illegal funds end? I'm not even sure, man. They talking about 2026, 2026. Felicia Brown said they will take care of during the wintertime. They will take care during the wintertime. Verb Soul said they are probably going to get Ford F-150s for the winter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are crazy. You're crazy. You guys are crazy. Boom. Felicia Brown said yes, they probably will. Now vendor said I saw online LLC NYC where police were saying most of them bikes were stolen. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Once again, guys, please get a video like. Please share the video. Support the channel. I'll send you my Cash App. phillydom75 is the Cash App. My IG is IG. Obviously, Instagram is at I am underscore phillydom. At I am underscore phillydom, man. Once again, this is a very touchy topic, and it's big out there. And I will keep documenting. I will keep doing these videos. I will keep letting you guys know what's going on, and I will do these raw and cut videos. So once again, make sure you tune in and make sure you send my videos. I would greatly appreciate that from the bottom of my YouTube heart. Jennifer Victor said, I no longer live in the U.S. Peace and love, Philly Dom, and everyone. God bless. Jennifer Victors, where you live at? Where you live at? She said, I no longer live in the U.S. Where do you live at? As Courtney said, I have to go, but it was great to see you live again, Philly Dom. Live in we say live, the name as I'm born and raised, Philly girl. Much love. Thank you, Philly girl. Thank you. It's Courtney, I love it. Philly girl. Jennifer Victor said, I'm in the Caribbean for now. What country, Jennifer? Jennifer, what country you are in the Caribbean? Then Gabrielle said, Via La Borda. Oh, man. Oh, man. Lots of laughs, man, Gabrielle. They said, come to the border fast. Cool vibes, man. Thank everybody for tuning in. And we're going to do more of these videos, man. I'll probably do a video tonight, whatever. I'll have that one out for you guys tomorrow. But I'll probably do a video, like a live video. I mean, a video just going on out there at these different places with the migrant. Gabrielle said, I got my passport for Flatbush, man. Gabrielle, shout out to Flatbush, man. Felicia Run said, bye. Courtney, God bless you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We got 62 people watching, 53 likes. Hit the like button, people. Share the video. Get a video like. Any of your concerns about the migrants getting scooters, getting food, getting money, getting medical care. Any concerns that you want to talk about? Talk about it, man. This is what this platform is for. Right now, we're talking about what's going on in New York with the migrant situation. Tell me how you feel about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Levy said, yes, sir. We are where our tax dollars are going. Peace. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I will talk to you guys later then. More and more videos come out with the one and only Philly Dom. Let me see what's going on. Sheeta D said, Philly, did I meet you at no, I ain't been to Naples in a while. Naples, Florida, I ain't been there in a while. I ain't been to Naples in a while. I ain't been to Naples. I've been to Florida a couple months back, but I ain't been to Naples in a while. I was in Miami. But all is well, all is good. Anybody else have anything to say? Let me know. Please hit the like button. Please share the videos. Support your boy, the one and only Philly Don. Cena D, yeah, I have to go. Yes, I definitely got to go. I got to take care of some things. But we will talk soon. Appreciate you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tonight, I'm gonna go tonight and maybe tomorrow and tonight. I'll definitely do some videos. Hit me up on my Instagram.